Hi, in today's experiment, I want to see if I can create a compact mini stove that will not only cook, but will put out a lot of heat with things that I have around the garage, and I want to put it together in, let's say, less than 10 minutes without tools. You think we can do it? Let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to use is 2 tin cans. That's right, only 2 tin cans. I'm going to need a little bit of sand, and let's see, I'm going to need some fuel, and when I'm ready to cook, something to elevate my pan with. So first thing we're going to do is take these cans and get the wrappers off of them. Another reason why I wanted to do this one today is this weekend, actually today is Thursday, and from what I understand, this Saturday and Sunday we have a northeastern coming up here to Maine, which is a snowstorm, and they're expecting by the coast where I am about 12 to 24 inches, so a foot to 2 feet of snow, and inland a lot more. So we've been having such a beautiful winter. It's been staying away. I've been happy with it, but I was hoping we'd get away with it all winter, but no. Maine has to go ahead and show its Maine weather sooner or later. All right, so we're going ahead and take these wrappers off, and if you want to get the glue off too, you can go ahead and do that. I don't worry about it too much because they don't put much on it, and it'll come right off. There is a little bit of glue. It's not going to kill me. All right, so we got the 2 cans here. Now I want to put this one inside of this one, but I want it to be level. And the reason why I'm doing this, you don't even need to use 2 cans, but I'm doing this because if this works, I want to turn this into another kind of really super duper heating unit in another video, and it's going to require 2 cans. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's going to make it safer for moving it around anyway. So I want them to be level. So what I'm going to do to make sure they're level is I'm going to put a little bit of sand in here. Hopefully not too much. Just enough to level the cans out. Make it even in there. Okay, that's close enough. So I have 2 cans. Can you see one inside the other? And I just put some sand in the bottom. I just went ahead and showed you and made it unlevel by doing that. And I'm wasting time. I said I wanted to do this in less than 5 minutes, right? There we go. Now the next step, I'm going to take some cotton balls. And I'm going to stuff them right in here. Woohoo! Always wonder what they made these things for, what you would use them for, and now I know. Home stoves. It says right here, home stoves. It doesn't really. Okay, I think, oh, I got way too many in here. These things they feel like they're spring-loaded. Okay, I don't want them all the way up to the top. I think I got enough now. Oops. Maybe a couple more for good luck. Now it looks like it's going to stay in there. I got it compact. You want it nice and compact. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some denatured alcohol and put it in there. Now denatured alcohol usually comes in a jug kind of like this. And if you look at it on the front, it says it's for marine stoves, alcohol, burning appliances. It burns clean, odorless, and smokeless flame. So this is one of the purest type things that you can use. So it should be safe to use in a well-ventilated place. If you're going to use it, make sure you have a smoke alarm like we have up here, a carbon monoxide detector, and a fire extinguisher. You want to have your fire safety things nearby. So we take the alcohol, and what I'm going to do is fill this thing up. I don't know how much it's going to take. It's soaking it up pretty good. Ooh, soaked it up quite a bit. Now you don't want to spill it too much like I just did, because if you do, and then you light a match, surprise, surprise. In fact, I'm going to take that and put it way back here, out of the reach of children and accident-prone people like me. I put quite a bit in there. Maybe I want to see how much I got. So I didn't even need that one in there, did I? It soaked it up so much that I'm going to use a little bit more. Is this thing? Yeah. It seems like it's leaking or something. Okay, there we go. It's full now. And again, what I do, my paper towel. Yeah, it's like it's leaking. Maybe with all the different things I do in here, maybe I poked a hole in it with one of these. Coming up? No. All right. So are you ready? Ta-da! It's finished. So now all I need to do is light it, and we'll go ahead and let's boil some water. But I have to do that over there because when this first goes up, it might put up some smoke or soot because it's just starting and I have a smoke alarm on top of me. I don't want that going off right away. So we're going to go over there. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. It's time to light it. And look at that go. It's doing quite well. It's hard to see the flame. Usually this flame comes out, like I said, a lot clearer. It eventually turns blue so you can hardly see it. Right now you're seeing a little bit more red because I think some of the cotton balls are actually burning themselves because I haven't put enough alcohol in there. I could have filled it right up top, leveling off the alcohol. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on top of this. And I didn't have any water down here, so I got some snow. So as we're talking, we're going to put that on there. And isn't it cool that I have this on a turntable? I can boil the water evenly so it don't scorch in the middle. Okay, so let's let that go for a while and see if it heats up enough to even melt the snow. Now, I really like this setup. It's burning pretty warm. I really like this setup because it's kind of a simple thing to build. It's just one can. It's getting a little warm at the top. Actually, the outside's not bad. The bottom is stone cold because of the sand. Let me see if I could find my heating, I don't know what they call the thing. My thermometer. Here we go. This is called an infrared thermometer. Hey, I had it right. So the can itself, yeah, see the can itself isn't cold at all. It's 53. That's at the bottom. Going up towards the top of it, the outside is 89 and the inside, 314 degrees. So you don't want to touch that. Now this thing here, it's not right on it. So even this is 225, even the stand. Ooh, that's not going to be too cold. That's 36. You know why? There's snow in it. How warm is snow? Let's see. Wow, the snow is 34. It's cold snow. And what does that show you? If freezing is 32, well, the snow is melting. It's actually gone down. You can see already a couple inches because it was as full as this one. I wanted to make sure we had enough to make a cup of coffee because when I started doing the video, I realized I don't have any water down here. My water jug is upstairs. So I'll have to bring some down, but I do know that I have a lot of snow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this thing speed up and I will time it on my own and I'll let you know roughly how long it took to melt all this water and then get it boiling. How's that sound? Okay, ready? Here we go. Cue the music. It took this long, I'll put the time right here, for us to melt the snow. And now it's a matter of boiling the snow into water. I could see the smoke coming out already, so it's getting pretty darn hot in there. What do they say? A watched pot never boils. It's still not boiling. Let's see. There we go. Look at that heat come up there. It's actually, the pan was so cold that on the top of the stove here is water all around the rim. I know I keep on moving it, right? So this is a great little unit. Like I said, it's just 2 tin cans, cotton inside, denatured alcohol. And if you had like a small cover, you know how sometimes when you buy like those potato sticks, they're the same size can, and you get those little plastic covers? You can actually take this, get it all set up, put your cotton in it, even with the denatured alcohol, and put one of those plastic covers on it. And this way here, it's all set to go. I mean, it took me, what, just a couple minutes to put it together. All I had to do is put a little bit of sand, one inside the other with the alcohol. So you can have 2 or 3 of these ready, and maybe, you know, put a little box of matches on each one and tape it, okay, and put it in your storage room. Now, like this weekend when the storm comes, and it always happens, the electricity's going to go out because there's just too much snow. Branches are going to fall. They're going to get so heavy, the trees, they're going to be breaking power lines all over the city. So yeah, I imagine with that much snow, we're going to be without power once, twice, maybe even for a long period of time. So it'd be great to have this. Just go in the room, grab it, take off the cover, light it up, and there you go. You got heat, because like I said, it's putting off, I could feel it way out here, putting off a lot of heat, and see the smoke coming out of there already? I don't know if you can see it because of the light in here. And, woohoo, starting to boil a little bit. It's not a heavy boil yet, but it's plenty hot enough right now for tea or something like that, but I would boil it longer because this just happens to be snow. So if you just put some regular water in there already melted, it would go pretty darn quick. Yep. So it's starting to get hot. It's bubbling in there a little bit. I keep on grabbing this to check the temperature. I need to move that toy far away from me. Okay, the cup, which was what, 30 before, is now 156. So it's getting hot. Inside the cup, 161, so the water is getting pretty hot. And the top of the pan there, the top of the can, the stove, what was that, 282. So it heats pretty nice. It's heating even. It's a beautiful flame, and it's getting hot in there. Look at that smoke come out of there. I really love this thing. It's probably one of the simplest stoves to build. Pretty much anybody can do it. Just takes a few minutes. It'll burn for a long time. When it goes out, just put some more alcohol in there. I mean, once the alcohol burns down through the top of the cotton will actually catch on fire. Not catch on fire, will be the fuel. Okay, so it'll start burning through that. So we probably have a couple hours worth of heat coming out of there. I know with the big paint cans that we made in another video a little earlier, that thing burnt for close to 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. So this one here, how long will it burn? I'd say if you just let it burn completely, probably 2 hours. However, when it starts to burn down and you see the cotton starting to look black because it's actually burning, you can just blow the thing out, or easiest way to put it out is take a container and put it on top. Take it off, let it cool off a little bit, and pour some more alcohol. You go right till it's like level with the top and light it up again. If you keep on pouring more alcohol, when you see it go down, it'll last pretty much indefinitely. So you've got an indefinitely burning stove out of 2 tin cans. What's better than that? So let me know what you would use this for. And let me know what you think I'm going to do with it next, because in another video, I am going to show you something that's going to blow your socks off on how you can make this a heavy-duty heater and even use it to circulate air. So how's it doing on the top? Let me go ahead and show you. I'm always afraid to do this because I don't want to drop my telephone in the water. Okay, can you see in there? Wow, that's amazing. You can actually hear it boiling. Huh. Almost sounds like a stove. I guess it kind of is a stove. So there we go, the boiling water. Ooh, that's hot enough for coffee, for tea. If you wanted to put a frying pan on there, you can cook with it. How hot is this? That's a little hot, so let's go ahead and... Always great idea to use gloves, which a lot of times I don't. So, another question people are always asking is, how do I turn it off when you're done? Easiest way I've seen is just to take a can that's bigger, that fits over both of them, and there you go. What you're doing is you're suffocating the fire. Give it a few seconds to be able to calm down. You think it's ready? Is he calm? Are you calm? It's like it's a child that's out of control, right? And there we go. It has calmed down. And just to show you, I'm not going to hold it too much, but it's hot. So far, the cotton has just started to burn. Okay, so, I mean, if you wanted to fill it again and just kind of top it off, you'd be all set to go probably for however long we've gone now. I mean, from here on, it's probably still another couple hours of burning, but it's going to, because it's all still soaked. You can see it's pretty heavy. So, like I said, mostly, I mean, you can do this just with straight alcohol, but I like to have it absorb in something because it distributes the heat more evenly. And if I knock it over, it's not going to go spilling everywhere and have this really out of control fire. I don't like those. So there we go, denatured alcohol in 2 tin cans, and we're able to boil some water. No, I'm not going to do that. And folks, if you enjoyed this, please share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe right now. It really helps us to grow. You know, I did a analytics search there. I like to see how it's going on the site. And they say less than 20% of the people who watch this are subscribers. So a lot of people are just what I call hit and run. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Go ahead and do it right now. I'll wait, and I'd appreciate it. And if you have subscribed already, I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. So with that, if you have any questions or comments, or also if there's something you'd like to see me build here in the shop, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always looking for ideas. And if you give me a great idea and I build it, I'll mention you here on the video. Matter of fact, I'll even draw a picture and say this is a snapshot of you. So with that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.